I'm trying
Yes, sir.
to this edition of Wisdom.
Your voice is breaking, Rameshji.
Oh, just go to space where it's better. Is it better now? Am I clear?
No, it's breaking up very badly.
Okay. What I'll do is I'll just turn the video off. Maybe I have a bandwidth issue, I think, yeah. Okay. Is it better now?
Yes, sir. You can go on.
Okay. So once again, a very warm welcome, everybody, to this edition of the Spiral of Wisdom. Before we start off, may I request Swati to say the school prayer?
O hidden life, vibrant in every atom. O hidden light, shining in every creature. O hidden love, embracing all in oneness. May each who feels himself as one with thee know he is also one with every other. Thank you.
Thank you, Swati. So, this theosophical prayer, this famous theosophical prayer, reminds us that we really are not this body, we are a spirit soul. That point of that hidden light shining in every creature. So, we really are a spiritual being having a human experience. And when we all come and meet every week in this manner, we come here to recharge our spiritual batteries, our connection with our own higher self, so that we may take that back into our lives during the week and practice all that we're learning. Now, once again, we have with us one of our favorite speakers, Nagarajan Subramanyam ji, and he'll be talking to us about healing begins with restful sleep, something that evades many in this modern fast-paced life. So I'll be your host for this satsang. My name is Ramesh RK, and I'd like to once again thank Nagarajan ji for sharing his wisdom with us here at our Spiral of Wisdom satsang. Over to you, Nagarajan ji. Nagarajan ji, am I audible?
Brother Ramesh, you are audible.
Okay. Rajan ji, are you there? We can't hear anything. Your audio is on, but...
Now audio is on, video.
Now I can hear you. Yes.
Okay.
Yes, please take it forward.
Go ahead, join through link.
Okay. We can hear you. I think...
Yeah.
I can hear you through your iPhone, not the other link. I think there are two links.
Yeah, no?
Yeah.
Oh, they'll open.
Share a screen. Okay. Okay. While Rajanji is sharing his screen, sorting out some technical situation, I'd like to request all of us to uphold Ma Manise's request. You know, her wish before she left her body was that we keep the satsangs going. And many people who have come, who have, the many wise people who have come and who have been there for our satsangs have really commended us on how valuable this is in the current day and age. So we are now many of the regular seekers are no longer just people who receive the benefit of these satsangs and take it into our lives, but we are also people who co-create it,
இப்ப நான்
who
பேசுறது
energize it.
கேக்குமா? Okay.
Yes, we can see your screen now, Nagaraj. So just to finish what I was saying, I request that you also spread the awareness of these satsangs and bring more of your friends along so that we can strengthen these satsangs and support more people in our communities to become stronger spiritually. Right.
But for
So
the
over to you,
video,
Nagaraj.
yeah. Video. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we can see. Yeah, we can see your presentation now, and we
Mm.
can see you as well.
Okay.
Mhm.
So we will. Today's topic is on sleep and perspectives in yoga. This
Yes.
nowadays, if you the current uh, problem which most of us face is sleep. We are not able to sleep properly, and if at all we sleep, we are able to sleep only in parcels. We sleep for 3 4 hours, then we get up, then again go back to sleep. So, uh, this is my short biography. I am 58 years old. I've spent about more than 40 years in Reiki and healing and yoga. This is my Guruji's name, Yogi Guru Vaidyanatha of Chennai. I did 15 years of Gurukula Vasam with him, which means I practically went to him every day, and we had a very intensive training. He made me read a ton of books and did a lot of coursework with him. And after a few years, we started the healing activities. And only after we started the healing, I was able to understand what is healing and how we are using the various universal energies for healing people. So we are following the guiding philosophy of the Theosophical Society. We promote their books and we promote their ideas because they are very practical and very usable. I have handled more than 300 cases of healing after establishing practice in about 5 years time. This is my email. We would like to call our alma mater as the Celestial College of Healing, which is nothing but a group of interested people and adepts who have trained with me, with my master for more than 40 years. This is my seventh lecture in our school. So you can hear me, no, Ramesh?
Yes, we can hear you.
Yes,
Okay.
Rajanji, it's clear.
You can hear,
Yes.
yeah. So these are some of the lectures I have done in the School of Ancient Wisdom. We started in 2023. We gave a talk on healing. What is the healing process? And healing diabetes through healing. Then we went on to the structure of the mind, and we showed some um, principles involved in nature about the invisible structures and how we can help to solve psychiatric cases. Then we went on to talk about the vertebral column. What are the mysteries in the vertebral column, and what are the various provisions in the vertebral column which can help in so many functions, proper physiology of the body. And then this year, I have been a little more active. This is my fourth lecture. So we did some work on healing the elderly people. We have more on the seniors. Population is gradually increasing. And then we spoke about what does theosophy, what does it offer us today? Is it current, valid? Yes, it is valid. It's the teachings of theosophy are very syncretic. Syncretic means it takes all the good principles from all the religions and gives it to us. So people from all faiths can come and they can benefit from that. Then we gave a talk on chakras. Chakras are a very important mechanism of the whole invisible structure. So we gave some points on that. So today we will talk about sleep. So we have some testimonials. We will okay. We'll go to the testimonial later. Okay. So we go to the Yoga Sutra straight away. So Yoga Sutra is talking about four conditions of the living organism. One is Jagrat. Jagrat means you are awake. You are awake and you are alive and you are doing a lot of things. And then it talks about Swapna. Swapna is a dream state. But it talks about the Sushupti also. Sushupti is nothing but the connection with the living cosmos. And then it talks about Nidra. And for very advanced yogis, they have something called Turiya, which means there are different types of consciousness. We will not go into that because that is a totally different subject connected with samadhi and meditation, which is not relevant for today's topic. The Sushupti is what we are going to talk about today. So we are a living organism and we are part of this cosmos. So it has been observed by all our saints in our country and other countries also. Uh, they always say that the cosmos is living. It is not a dead cosmos. It is not a collection of planets and stars. No, there is abundant. The cosmos is alive. It is intelligent. It is communicating with us. So this is what they are saying. So when you are going to sleep, what happens to you? Immediately your mind dissolves. Very good. There are many problems with mind dissolution, which we will come later. So we are losing the body identity. I am this person. This is my name. This is my family. Everything is dissolved. We are overcoming the limitation of the entity. I worked in so and so company. I was in this role. I was doing that. All these limitations are removed by nature. We are literally swimming in our subconscious. So when the jiva or the entity starts swimming in the subconscious, there your dreams are starting. Okay. So when in nature, I would like to reiterate that nature has got nothing, no stone left unturned. Everything is connected. Everything is determined. There is somebody who is literally cooking the food for you, keeping it on the table. There's nothing by chance in nature. There is somebody who has done so many ready-made things for you to eat, sleep, and survive, and that is what. So what I have observed is our mind, as I have told in my previous lectures, our mind and mental structure is about 8 kilometers long. And the physical body being in the middle, you can easily take 4 kilometers up and 4 kilometers down. So what happens when we go up or we go down, whatever happens, after swimming about 1 kilometer in the unconscious, or I would like to call it as a larger consciousness, because when we are awake, we are only conscious about our own self, our body, and our mind, and so on. So, but when we are sleeping or we are beginning to sleep, we become sort of one with the larger consciousness. That is why it is mentioned in our Yoga Sutra that all human beings are yogis when they are sleeping. So, what is the difference between yogi and a normal person? Yogi and normal person is yogi is able to get into the universal consciousness even without sleeping, even when they are awake and seeming to be normal. Okay. So, dreams and sleep. Dreams are nothing but communication from the subconscious to conscious, then unconscious to conscious, and so on. So you have three people. One is the conscious mind, subconscious mind, and the super conscious mind or unconscious mind or whatever. So subconscious is a living receptacle of life and thoughts. So if you go to psychiatry, they'll always tell you that the subconscious is nothing but thoughts. No, thoughts are, I should say, what? Results, by products. But there should be something which carries those thoughts, executes, even executing thought wise. That is a life aspect of that. So, subconscious is a living receptacle of life and thoughts. Because subconscious, what it processes the not only the ideas and dreams from our side, it also processes the stimuli from outside. What is the stimulus we are getting from outside? Then it respond our response to that or no response to that. So there are so many transactions we do every day. So all those things are processed by the subconscious. If you take the conscious mind, it is fairly small part of the whole arrangement. Because the subconscious is quite big, the unconscious or the larger consciousness is even more big. Okay, so we are dreaming, you are sleeping, you are dreaming. At that time, in the dream, we make a decision to remember or not. So many people I have interacted with a lot of people. They always say that we are not able to remember the dream. But if you carefully go into the dream process or dream you're taking, you are not the dream. You are enjoying the dream or you are part of the dream, which means there is a element of consciousness. You are maybe 2-3% awake. So in that 2-3% awake, you are making a decision. Should I remember this dream or not? Sometimes we say yes, sometimes we say no. So that is what I meant by saying we make a decision in the dream to remember or not. So many people have this interest in dreams. Whether can I understand my dreams? You can, but you need to cultivate your perception and an analytical skill for doing that. So you can do it, but you have to spend time with yourself and your dreams. What does it mean? Because there can be more than 10-15 variables in a dream. So you have to think about all that. If you should really note it down in a diary, that helps a lot. You should draw diagrams, you should do all that, then you can understand. And we have many people who say that they don't get dreams at all. This is also true. So sometimes when we are sleeping, we ourselves don't get dreams. So that doesn't mean the mental processing is not happening. It is happening, but maybe happening in we don't know how, because this is a totally abstruse and vague subject, very difficult to understand. So you have some physiology points also. For physiology points, you have to read Freud's book on interpretation of dreams. Reading that book itself requires lot of preparation. So before you read Freud, you have to read Carl Jung. When you read Carl Jung prepares you very well for approaching this kind of literature. So if you read Carl Jung for 2-3 years, then you can read Freud, because all these things were done in the 18th century. And their approach and their viewpoints are completely different from what is happening today. So you need to really cross those bridges and then come. What happens if you don't read all these things? You will spend time in inventing the wheel. So already these things are difficult. So you better go and take help from our predecessors who have spent their whole lifetime in understanding, trying to understand, and trying to make sense of all these things. Okay, now we come to the main point of why do we sleep? We sleep, the reasons are listed out before. Digestion. Your digestion will be affected if you don't sleep. So all the more we have so much of news feed. People who have not slept for more than 8-9 days, some of them die, because their life energy system and life all equilibrium gets disturbed so much, and you will have foaming of the intestine if you don't sleep. So for digestion, sleep is important. We already talked. Nature says all of us are yogis when we are sleeping. So this energy conversion is also happening a hell a lot when we sleep. So when we are eating food, we are taking in something, we are taking things which are actually foreign to our body. It can be a plant material, it can be animal material. Everything is foreign to the body. So what the body has to do, it has to convert. It has to convert, it has to reduce it to lesser compounds, like proteins must be made into amino acids, carbohydrate should be made into starch and sugars. So many conversions are happening. You all know that it is only high school biology, nothing more difficult. We spoke about dreams and communication just 1 minute ago. And then what happens when we sleep? Some people, actually, all of us have this spirit flight or astral travel. Many of us would have had a dream of, you're trying to climb up some stairs, or you're standing on a parapet wall in a villa type of house, and you are falling down from there. You're falling from a very high place, or you're trying to run, but you are not able to run. Something is holding your foot, but you are not able to run. Sometimes it is more free. You're traveling to different places. You're going to your childhood home, or wherever, your college, school, wherever, even unknown places which you may have a wish to visit. Everywhere we are traveling. So this astral travel or spirit flight is a part of nature's system or configuration to have a ventilation. We need to ventilate. Like how the doctors say that we all of us need to go for walking every day, because there is a need for ventilation. We need to be in bigger spaces like a terrace or a garden or a road, something, not our home all the time. So this is part of the ventilation. And another thing, technical problem is 24 hours is too long to be awake. It's very tiring, because you should know that we have a million types of energy levels stored in our body. And there are so many chakras, so many things which we spoke earlier also. Everything cannot be kept awake. Many things have to be shut down. System has to be shut down. There are some people who did not sleep at all. One is Nikolai Tesla, who invented law. He was a brilliant electrical engineer, and he did so much of interesting things. His main contribution was direct current. He had a competition with Westinghouse company, who were propounding the alternating current. So in nature, you are having only direct current. There is no alternate current. But direct current also has got lot of uses. In the railway system, they use direct current. In your electrical vehicle, they use direct current. So direct current is everything is useful, but we don't know where it has to be used. So Nikolai Tesla was a genius who has told in his works or people biography that he never slept. He lived a fairly long life, and not he was not celebrated much. That's the sad part. And another thing, if you have read Paramahamsa Yogananda's autobiography of a yogi, there is a full chapter on a woman yogi in Bengal. She was also a person. She was known as is a woman saint who never eats. She never eat. She never had to eat food, so she never slept. So there is no eating, there is no biological secretion, and no sleep also. So these are all extreme aspects of that. We'll come back to some normalcy very shortly. Conscious mind and sleep. So how does the conscious mind evaporate, or how does it just go away? If you see how the conscious mind works, there is a fluid exchange between the subconscious and the conscious mind. It is actually like you imagine a water tank with flexible rubber walls. So the fluid is going on, coming from the conscious mind to the subconscious to the conscious. The fluid is filling up in the one that conscious mind water tank, and after exactly 2 minutes, the tank breaks. So your everything, all the water is gone. So again, the mind starts forming. Again, the water starts coming. This is how that is how we, that time span in which that water tank is maintained, conscious mind is maintained, is called as the attention span. You may ask me how you came to know this, what happened? Because I came to know this when I was treating some autistic children. So they had one boy I treated. It was very simple to treat him because that the tube which conveys the fluid from subconscious to conscious had a problem. So when we made that problem okay, then the fluid interchange was restored, and this boy's mind was restored. Still, it is not, the process is not complete. He is able to talk through the eyes, but he is not able to speak with his mouth. He still his articulation. So many things are a problem. But I understood this fluid interchange after taking up that boy case. So we learn a lot from every case. Every case will teach you different things. Okay. Yes. And we have a very important remedy for most of you today is that we have a sankalpa or some kind of a technique, small technique, which will help you to sleep sleep wherever you're going in the flight, or you're at home, or you're going in the train, wherever you're moving. It's very simple. Fold your right hand like this. Fold your right hand. Open your left hand. Put it like this, and keep it over your right thigh. And then give auto suggestion. I will sleep well today in the flight. I will sleep well in my room today. You have to do it at least 25 times in a day. You can give yourself breaks, no problem. But if you do it at least 25 to 30 times, you will find that automatically you are able to sleep well. This lady, Mrs. Bhuvan, she has given a testimony which we will see after some time. She was a very light sleeper. So she was going on a flight from Chennai to Auckland via Kuala Lumpur. So she was talking to me, and then I told her, "Why don't you try out this method?" So she wanted to try. She did it 30 times, and then she went on the flight. The moment she sat down and put her head on the rest, she went into a deep sleep. So you can call it as some kind of a trance also. That means when she was walking and coming in the flight, she was awake probably 50%. And when she sat down and she just went into deep sleep, which means her conscious mind was actually stopped. It didn't evaporate. It just stopped. So when the conscious mind stopped, automatically you're going into uh, some kind of trance. Even I have experienced this thing. So when I was going on a flight from Dubai to US, it's a very long flight, 22 hours. So I did the same mudra when in the day before travel, because I traveled in the morning. And the same thing happened. I went into the flight, I sat down. Moment I sat down, I went into a deep trance. And I was aware. They were serving drinks, food. I ate everything. I didn't leave. I was not that. To something like Savikalpa Samadhi. Savikalpa means what? You are conscious. You are going into some kind of trance, but you are conscious. So after 8 hours, I really struggled a little bit to wake up and come back to come back to consciousness. So this is a very powerful method in which this lady and one more person also, Mr. Nitin, they have given their testimonies. So you can try this method to sleep. Energy and sleep. What is the correlation between energy and sleep? You need a very good amount of chemical energy to sleep well. As we grow older, our physical activity comes down. So when physical activity comes down, we are not using our muscles. So we are not, when you're not using your muscles, what happens? Your digestion goes for a toss. and since your digestion, you're not hungry, you're not eating well. So when you're not eating well, it is a vicious cycle. So you need quite a lot of energy to sleep well. So which means what does it show? You need different kind of energy inputs in your system in order to sleep well. So some suggestions are, you can try some Zumba dancing in your living room. It's very nice. You can variate the speed as per your need. You don't have to match the speed of the people. You can go for walking. You can, you should really eat 3 meals a day. You can take cat naps in the afternoon, and more important is catching the sunlight. Even morning time, I have seen when you going for walking in the sunlight, and then you come back, you really get a very nice sleep. So there is a good connection between the sunlight and sleep. And you can do some passive jobs like gardening, so many things. Yeah, yeah. This is again the stages of the sleep. So this is the Jagrut, awake. Then we come to sleepiness. The sleepiness is a very important aspect of the whole talk. Okay, we all know we can sleep and all that, but are we helping our system to go to sleep? You can help your system to go to sleep by cultivating the sleepiness. By cultivating sleepiness is something to be cultivated. You'll be very surprised, if you give suggestion to your own system to lower down the percentage of being awake. You can really become sleepy. Being sleepy is very important because there are so many layers in our body, and there are so many layers in our mind also. Like I have been giving so many lectures in the school. This layers is one point which I have been really stressing a lot. Because in the mind, in my estimation, you have a 1,000 layers minimum, and then body you have about 500 layers. So it is like bringing a express train to halt in a railway station. Can you just come and with the full speed and halt? You cannot. You will derail. That is what is happening today. So when you develop a culture of sleepiness, you will find that layer by layer your system goes into some kind of hibernation, some kind of trance, which you should try to unravel. And how your digestion will determine how good you are going to be. So I have found the people who are eating sweets, high sugar, they cannot sleep properly because when you have high sugar in your bloodstream, the body wants to digest a good portion of that, then allow you to sleep. So this also applies to eating a stomach full. These things don't help. Drinking coffee in the late night or eating too much of food. These things don't help. So we have to really eat light. So can all these things be done in a day? Sorry, sir, cannot be done. You have to cultivate habits, good habits. We will go to that. And then we are going to talk about sleep environment. What is your house environment, sleep environment, how much of light you have, how much of noise you have, not to speak about the mosquitoes. Gut health. The gut health is very important because if you have a nice gut, very nice, very good, no gas, no unnecessary things, definitely you will get a good sleep. So what can you do to improve your gut? Adding grains in your diet, provided you are not suffering from uric acid, gout, and all that. Then you guava and papaya, very low glycemic index, so you can eat those fruits every day. Then you go for different kinds of sprouts, the moong dal sprout or the other gram sprout. And then very important and new for many of you is the wheat sprout, which you can see in the picture. So the wheat sprout is a very unusual and slightly difficult uh, grain, because you take 2 spoons of wheat, you put it in a small katori or a small container. You have to ensure that the wheat is wet. It should not be soaked in water. Like in moong dal, you can soak in water. It can take all kinds of mistreatment. But wheat is very sensitive. You have to ensure that the wheat is wet, which means you have to add only 1 spoon of water. Then you keep it open or closed, no problem. Then stir it with the finger next day and see whether your finger is wet. Okay, your finger is wet. Don't add water. If your finger is dry, then add few drops of water. Like this, you repeat for 2 days. After that means from the day you soak the wheat, and the third day you will find the wheat is like this. This is a wonderful source of protein and fiber and vitamins and mineral salts, everything. So now you have to, on the third day, you have to boil, wash it. If you want, you can wash it and put it in a cooker and boil it, and you have it. Why I'm insisting only for 3 days? If you go more than 3 days, the green shoots will emerge from the wheat. Then you cannot eat it, because the wheat is very hard to digest, very hard, and it can give you some trouble. So you have to be very uh, careful with the wheat. Ensure that you are doing correctly this drops of water. I am very sure you will have a good wheat sprout. You can on the second day you can keep it closed, or some people like my mother, they keep it in the fridge. So the sprouting is slower and is more. You don't have to pay attention every day. It's up to you, but you ensure that you follow one method, and if you do like this, you will eat the sprouted wheat every 3 days. So when you eat every 3 days, the amount of strength you're getting into vitality, you're getting your system is getting is unbelievable. It's really unbelievable. You should try this. So this is like a superfood. So when you take a superfood, you get super results. So your body is getting the fiber, nutrition, everything in a very small portion. So you are not eating a lot, but you are getting all the benefits from a small portion, which all of us love. Your dietitian is going to love it. Remedies. So we are talking about aloe vera. Aloe vera is a very important, it's a wonderful medicinal plant. All of you know, you may be having in your houses. So that aloe vera contains an alkaline enzyme. So that helps the gut to grow good bacteria. So when you how to eat the aloe vera? You take a leaf or a frond, cut a small half an inch portion, cut off the thorns, and then eat it straight. You don't have to remove the skin, but there are two things which you have to remember. First thing is that whether you are allergic to aloe vera. If you're allergic to aloe vera, don't take. How to know whether you're allergic or not? Take a aloe vera piece and scratch it against your skin, your hand. If you find some rash and all is coming, don't take. Or if you are having a common cold, you are a lot of sniffling, don't take aloe vera on that day. So now it is the summer, so it's actually a good time. I have found that aloe vera has got a very good effect on the remedying the acidity. So when the person is suffering from acidity, that means his entire alimentary canal has gone for a toss. The liver is not working, or liver is overworking. Intestines are full of acid. A lot of gas is coming. They become like a biological digester rather than a digestive system. So when you take aloe vera regularly, even people with I have found people with ulcers in the intestine, piles problem, their tissues in the intestine grows back, and they are automatically healed by this wonderful plant. Only thing, the taste of the aloe vera, it may not be agreeable to many people. But all medicines are like that, no? You cannot have wonderful tasting medicine and have good effects also. Okay. Listening to music. Listening to music helps. Singing, if you're a singer, even a bathroom singer, you can do some singing, whatever music, classical music or cinema music, whatever. So what does the music actually help us to do? It induces the Chaya Shariram. Chaya Shariram is one of the bodies as per the Yoga Sutram. So when the Chaya Shariram is opened up and it is able to do its job, automatically the mind is able to relax. Mind is able to take difficult and painful stimuli and is able to process them properly, and you get a sense of pleasure and you get a sense of control. So all these things are done by the also all the more it helps your creative thinking, creative outputs. There are so many things with the Chaya Shariram. Can you believe the entire entertainment industry is running on this Chaya Shariram? Can you believe? Because a human being is by nature is very creative and creates a lot of things which are which may be good, which may not be bad. We have to use our discretion, but we are able to create. So why don't we create a great environment for ourselves by doing that? We should, isn't it?
Is the Chaya Shariram a part of the Pranamaya Kosha, Rajanji?
Pranamaya kosa is there. It is apart from that.
Ah,
There is a pranamaya kosam, and yeah, you are right. Actually, the thing is, these are all interconnected.
yes,
All the
part of,
sariras are interconnected.
right.
So, but the chaya sariram is one thing which does not have any life quotient. Pranamaya kosam has got prana. So, which
Ah,
is the combination of electrical energy, water, heat, so many things. It's a combination. All energies are combination of minimum 3 variables.
ah,
So, if you take the Pancha Bhuta 5, they are
ah.
multiply. If you multiply by 3, you will have at least 15 combinations.
Mhm.
So, this Pranamaya Kosa is one of those combinations, or it will give you one of those combinations.
Okay.
Because handling, we cannot handle pure electricity for a
Yeah.
long time. We can handle, okay, for a fraction of a second, we can handle, but we cannot handle more than that. Our living body will not allow. Your system
Mm.
will immediately close the chakras, and your system will go into some kind of a system down
Oh.
condition. So that is
Correct.
why all these things, all these energies are working in minimum 3 variables. 3 variables minimum. Okay.
Uh-huh.
So we come to the next remedy of foot spa. So you take a plastic tub, you add 3 mugs of lukewarm water, add salt one day, soap another day, or nothing another day. Alternate, because you cannot add salt every day. Because if you are suffering from blood pressure, this salt can play its drama with you. So you have to be very careful. Soak your feet for 10 minutes or more if you like. Then scrub with a loofah sponge. Then after doing all that, you will find that your feet is much more clean. Take your foot out, dry it, not fully, but a little bit, moist. And then massage your foot with coconut oil or almond oil. And then allow the oil to permeate. Permeate means you don't go to the bathroom and put soap and remove the oil. Just let it be like that. So that is why I suggest this thing to be done in the morning time rather than in the night time. So the whole day you're awake, you will find that your foot is very good. If your foot is very good, automatically your nervous system is benefited, because the foot is the ending place for all nerves. So when the nerves are they are stimulated, they are treated in a kind way, automatically your living system will work good by removal of toxins, intake of energy. That's it. Okay. Yes. And then we have the head area. So this head area is a very important part of the body, and it has a big role in your sleep. So we have a nadi from the liver which goes up to the base of the brain. So the liver is the chemical factory. Liver is the kitchen of the whole body. It keeps, there's a lot of fires going on in the liver. What it does is it processes all the food from the intestines, and then they are brought to the liver by the lymph system. So there is a lymphatic connection from the liver to all parts of the body, the head, the heart, then the spleen, then the lower limbs, everything. So when you we have a lot of heat, and not there's a heat imbalance in the body, in the head, and we have a lot of gases also in the head. So how to remedy this thing? We have to use these nuts, badam, cashew, walnut, grind them and apply them on your face. Just leave it for about 5 minutes, and then you can go and have a bath. So when you do these kind of home remedies, home aids, you will find a very good improvement in your sleep, because this the whole physiology is running on three things: solid, liquid, and gas. We have to attend to all the three. So you will find that no medical system, especially allopathy, they don't talk about gas, because that subject is not evolved to handle the gases in the head or other parts of the body. They only talk about liquids and solids. Okay. So now, by doing this alternate therapy, what's happening? You are getting hold of yourself. You are not depending on the pill popping. Okay, this problem, that pill, this pill. No, you are taking charge of yourself. You are taking responsibility for yourself, and you are trying different alternate methods available in your home, in your kitchen, in your garden, and you are taking charge of yourself or trying something new. And if you are able to get good results, good sleep, good energy, very good. Because the institutions surrounding us need not they are not capable enough to give everything whatever we like. We have to take things up in our hand. We have to ask questions to the doctors on these medicines you are giving me. When should I stop? Well, they will never tell you to stop. You have to stop by yourself, or you have to ask questions. Okay. And then we have to have, main thing is we have to have mental activity. This is only for the retired people. So we are now retired from the office or the whatever job. We have nothing to do. No, the mind is inactive. There is no processing in the mind. So when you're working, what happened? Your mind was filled with so many activities, problems, potentials, business, projects, this, that. So there was a lot of mental activity required, formulating, articulating ideas, giving presentations like this, or sending emails to the whole world. Now you have nothing. Only thing you have some banking, you have maybe stock market. That's all. I had a patient whom I suggested a totally novel method of going to developing sleepiness and going to bed. So I told her, you buy a law textbook and start reading the law, mercantile law. She was interested in mercantile law. So the moment she took the mercantile law book and started to work, after 2 pages, she's gone. She went into deep sleep. Same with another lady wanted to become a teacher by taking tuitions for children, but she was afraid of how to equip herself. So I told her to buy a mathematics book and solve the problems. She didn't become a teacher, but her sleep improved. So what does it show? The reading habit is very useful. Reading habit is important. To summarize everything, so we have so many. Most of you may be having 50% of these activities, but you have to complement and supplement, and making them as a habit is very is not easy. It is difficult, but you should tell yourself that I will do it. Some willpower is also required. So your habit formations are really going to help you. Yes. So we have some popular questions from our one of my friend and guide, Miss Ramamani has given a very good idea to me about life choices. She was discussing about IT people, how they are working. They are working late. How do you, how do Mr. Jagadish has given an idea. Very nice. Thank you, Mr. Jagadish. So she was talking about the IT people, most of the people in Bangalore, are IT people, how they will work, how they are working at 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock. My suggestion to you is question yourself about your self identity, who you are. You are playing a role in the office, very good. But where is your free will? If you talk about the culture of the people in the US or Europe, I doubt very much whether they will work like us till 11 o'clock in the night or 1 o'clock in the morning. I don't think so. So please use your free will, set boundaries. Tell whole world it's already 10 o'clock. I have to go and take sleep. I have to go and rest and I have to sleep. We'll see tomorrow. So don't fall for this thing of being a savior of the whole world by working up to 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock. You are practically killing yourself. So my suggestion to you is that manage everything, because there are time zones are there for a practical reason, and that these things are we have to manage. And eating out, please reduce your eating out. Have some me time. Think, reflect what you have done in the whole day. You can manage your screen time. If this nothing is working out, you have to think about an alternate job. Even pursue some hobbies. Very important, because what happened to me, I will tell you. I had some few hobbies when I was young, and they have all come in handy to me after my retirement from the corporate. So your hobby or some alternate activity which makes you happy, it can be a very small thing. If I tell you some examples of how people have developed alternate profiles, which is helping them to enjoy life and make some money also. So those things are a very important lead to your self identity. Okay, I am Nagaraj. I'm working in this office. Fine, but I am not this. I am not this role in this office. I am not that. I am myself only. Whether I work or not, whether I am useful to the company or not, whether I am this. Okay, so financial discipline also will help you to have a good balance. When you have financial discipline, you start long-term plans like insurance or this SIP and things like that. When you are doing all these things, it will give you a good life balance. So, but if you ask me, sir, can you give me full guidance on this? No, I cannot, because everyone's life is different. Everyone's personality is different. I think there is some chat. Okay. What is this, Ramesh? Sleep? Yeah. Because so this wheat
I had some
sprouts.
questions and I was just jotting them down because I thought after
Yeah,
you finish, I'll read them through
yeah.
in case I forget.
Okay. Okay.
So
Okay. We
we
have
can
come to
talk.
the end of the. I think we can show the testimonial now.
Right. We can do the questions after you're done.
Yeah.
Tatsuji.
We'll show the testimonies. Mm. So first we'll see this Madam Bhuvan Raghunathan testimony. But we have to do something for you to hear the audio, no? In the Zoom. Now you
That
cannot
depends.
hear. Wait, let me go to the Zoom and we have to do something there to to enable the voice, no? I don't know where it is.
Are you playing a video?
Yeah, I'm playing, but I have to do the Zoom. I have to do something to. Oh, it is here. Oh my God! Wait. Uh, I have to enable the sound.
Okay, because we can't see the video either.
Yeah. 1 minute. 1 minute. Oh, uh, I don't know where is this enable the 1 minute. If I play this video, tell me whether you will hear this or not. Yeah.
Are you presenting on your mobile?
Yeah. Can you see this video?
No.
You cannot,
No
no?
video or audio. No, no
Okay, then
video or
1 minute.
audio.
Let me do it in the mobile. Yeah, okay. It is in the mobile. Okay. 1 minute. You can hear now?
No, Rajanji.
Okay. If I had to do something, call her the girl, no?
Swati.
No.
Yes.
This Zoom, there is something which we have to allow the sound to come.
Or I'll tell you what, one
Mm.
simple crude way is if you just turn your mobile towards that video, you play the video on another,
No,
say,
there
your
is
laptop.
something which allows the sound from outside to be played. 1 second. Hold on. Just hold on.
Transfer to room, is it? No.
No, there is something that allows us. Are you allowing that audio or something like that? I forgot. Last time also we had this thing.
You are sharing the file, right? First of all.
Yeah, just allowing that external audio to play.
Oh, you're an iPhone. Okay. This is an iPhone. You have logged in on two phones, right? Are you there, Rajanji? Okay, I think he's reconnecting.
Yeah. Oh.
You're back.
Allow the sound or something.
Yeah.
Audio. Yeah.
We can't see your video.
Spatial
Yeah,
something.
we can't see you also now.
Yeah. No, it is an audio only.
Only when you enable in this, you can play.
Okay, then leave it. Yeah. Okay. Just taking too long. Yeah.
Yeah, one simple option is since you're logged into through two different phones, you can play it on one phone and show it through the other phone. Like we
Okay.
can see your audio and video, right? You
Yeah.
simply point that phone to the other phone.
But they can't hear.
Just play it. We can see the video now.
But you cannot hear the sound. That is the
No,
problem.
we can't hear. No, we can't hear the audio.
Mm.
Yeah, we can't hear her audio.
Yeah. Okay,
If
then
you go to the
we'll
more option, okay.
no,
I'll
this
debug
is
that later. Okay. The other idea is to play it on your phone and point on the laptop and point
leave it. Okay, no problem. Yeah. Okay, we
to the
will
phone.
not play the testimony because this
Okay.
is not working yet. Oh my God.
Subramanian ji, your mute, please.
Now all on mute. Yeah.
Okay. No, I think Subramanian ji by mistake he's unmuted. Raja
Yeah.
Subramanian ji.
Correct.
Yeah. You can mute, please. That will be good, Raja Subramanian ji.
Mm.
So
So they were
yeah.
only testimonies of two people who used the sankalpa and got good sleep. Nothing more than that.
Wonderful. In fact, I wanted to request you to just take us through that once more. But
Ah.
we can do that after you finish. So once you're done,
Yeah.
we'll ask the questions, Rajan ji. Anything more in the
Any
presentation?
many questions you have?
Yes, we have questions.
Yeah.
Okay, so okay, so before we ask the questions,
Ah.
Raja Subramanian ji, Raja Subramanian ji, can you turn your audio up to mute, please? Thank you. So, yeah, like, have you come to the end of your presentation, Nagaraj ji?
Yeah.
Okay, wonderful. So now is the time for questions. I'm sure people may have questions because it was a very technical presentation, a lot of techniques for us to learn. So if you have any questions, please do ask because I have some questions. So I'll ask
You
them
start,
after.
Ramesh. You start.
Okay. So first thing was, could you show us that the hand positions you mentioned earlier? Because you could only see half your body at that time.
Okay. You take your right hand.
Okay. Can you just zoom out a little, please?
Zoom out.
Or maybe step back a bit because part of your hand is hidden.
Now you can see my hand.
Yeah, now I can see the hand. Yes.
Hold it.
Okay, right hand. Okay.
Keep it on the left hand.
Okay.
And then keep this whole thing on your right thigh.
Right thigh. Okay.
Yeah. That's all.
And you have to repeat what exactly?
What is your auto suggestion? I want to sleep well tonight.
Okay, got it.
That's all.
So
Or if you're
does this
going on a
work?
flight, I'm going to sleep well on the flight. That's repeat the
Okay.
same sentence. Yeah. That's all.
So can this technique be used for any other auto suggestion, like in EFT?
Yeah, you can, but that you are not going to manifestation. That means you want your boss to give you a raise. Oh, I want boss, give me a raise, give me. I don't think it will. No. I don't think we are going into all that. We are only going into. We are only in the healing sphere. We are only revolving around yourself. We are very
Yeah, no,
selfish.
I meant in a healing manner, not for a raise from the boss.
Why not? Yeah, raise is always useful.
Yeah, if it's used for dharmic reasons, yes.
Yeah.
So now the other questions I had was,
Mm.
just a moment, let me just go to the chat. I'm not able to. Am I audible?
Yeah.
Okay, because the thing is stuck at the moment. 1 minute. I'm going to try and.
Ramesh ji, you have asked for 2 tablespoons of wheat sprouts and regarding oil.
Yeah.
I'm back, I think.
Yeah.
Right. So the other questions that I had was,
Ah.
where is this? I'm not able to see the chat. Okay. It's been deleted. Right. Sorry, I'm not able to see my own chat window because briefly I lost
Yeah, you
connection.
asked about the wheat sprouts and oil
Ah,
application.
yes, correct. The wheat sprouts, how many? You said only 2 spoons, is it?
Yeah, because the whole thing should be consumed in the same day.
But you said it takes about 3 days, right?
Yeah, 3 days to germinate. But
And
when
then
you are
immediately
boiling
consumed.
and it is ready to eat, the whole thing must be finished in the same day.
So the whole thing is just 2 spoons.
Yeah. That's all. Because I don't think your family members are going to eat a bowl full of. Nobody can eat. It's very dense and it's not very. You cannot. It's not a halwa. You can keep eating like that.
Okay, got it.
So
So the
two
next,
spoons of.
got it. 2 spoons, 2 tablespoons of wheat germ.
Yeah. 2
And,
teaspoons, not tablespoons, my dear. Please.
okay,
You
teaspoon.
don't want any leftovers, no?
Got it.
Yeah.
Next question was regarding the
Mm.
oil. I've wanted to share that I found it very useful for good
Ah.
sleep to apply some coconut oil on the navel, and massage the navel.
Yeah, all those things you can do. But the thing you should remember that in this modern life, many of us don't apply oil at all on our body. They don't do
Correct.
it.
Yeah,
So it's just a reminder of the old habits. That's all.
correct. So I just wanted to validate.
You can apply castor oil on your navel.
Yes.
You can use olive oil. All those things are is left to you.
Right. So I do that at night when I'm going to sleep so that, when you're resting on your back, the oil tends
Mm.
to naturally enter.
Yeah. You can try whatever formula works for you.
So,
But Ayurveda always says do everything in sunshine. I'll always
no, oh,
recommend
yeah, yeah.
before
Right. That's
before
another
the
thing.
bath. Yeah.
Yeah, that's another thing I'm coming to. The other thing I do, which I wanted to validate through you, what you have just said is, at night I wash my feet and I massage them a little bit with coconut oil, both below and above.
Ah.
And what I've learned in this massage process is your toes you massage upward, and the
Correct.
heels you massage downward, and in the center you just press them various
Mm.
points.
Yeah. You can
So,
do all that. Yeah. There are
okay, so.
see there are the you brought a very important point, Ramesh. In
Mhm.
everything, every remedy, there are actually so many dimensions which you should
Mhm.
discover while doing it for yourself.
Right,
And I'm
right.
sure our lady colleagues sitting in this Zoom meeting are must be smiling. Oh, wow, we know all these things. What you are talking?
Ah,
I'm sure they know.
okay,
But poor men folk, we don't know many things. So it is for their benefit.
okay. I think many people, even the women, don't know nowadays because
No,
I've
no,
observed
no.
how different I feel when I apply this coconut oil after washing my feet and then
Yeah,
going.
yeah, yeah. No, you should soak your feet for 10-15 minutes. That has got a lot of value.
Ah, yes, that's.
You
I
should
should do
soak your feet. Yeah. That has got a lot of value. Makes you very relaxed. It allows
that.
the
Yes,
skin to be cleaned up.
yes, very
Yeah.
much. And
Next time when
regarding
you
sunlight, yeah, regarding sunlight is I can definitely corroborate that because
yeah.
early morning, especially when you sit, suppose you don't get enough sleep and you sit in
Yeah.
the warm sun, it
Ah,
just literally puts you to sleep like how a mother would put a baby to sleep.
exactly.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
feel warm and nice and you sleep off.
Absolutely.
So
Absolutely.
it has a magical ability to heal, and
Sure.
yeah, that's wonderful. Anyway, a very important topic in this modern day. Thank you
Yeah.
for all the wisdom that you shared, Nagarajji. So,
So
if
and then
anybody
we
else
are
has,
we are going to develop a program for this sleep and meditation. It will be something like a course for a
I
month
see.
or so. So
Mhm.
we will attune your sleep with your meditation. So you don't you we'll combine the two so that
I see.
you are starting to enjoy the inner realms very well. At the same time, you are relaxed and you are you're bouncing back with full health and vigor and energy. So we are going to do a program for that because this is simply a lecture and all will not help you to gain much unless you have been really put through something.
Yes. Yes. Yeah, a workshop of this manner would definitely help.
Yeah.
Correct. So, if anybody has any questions, please do ask.
Yeah.
Namaste, sir. You gave us a what is that? Sleeping tablets without tablet, which I can recommend to
Thank
all
you,
my
Ramamani.
which I can recommend to all my clients. This is similar to the
Yes,
sadhana which we do before puja also, no?
same,
Same, similar.
same, but the
Also,
application is different. Yeah,
you just chant that I'll sleep better. Whatever, I'll sleep.
yeah. I'll sleep today.
Huh,
Your auto suggestion has to be very direct.
strong. Correct.
Yeah,
Very
the words, choice of words are very important.
correct. Also, you forgot to mention in whole of the sleep,
Uh,
snoring.
so that is a totally different topic because you can even develop a auto suggestion to close your mouth while you are sleeping. In fact, I would suggest you should really shut your lips and then do the same mudra while you are lying in the bed. By ensuring you are shutting your lips, I found that there is a improvement in the snoring. This is my own case, huh? Not any other people.
Okay.
So
That's a
snoring is a different arena because it involves ear, nose, throat, and your body weight and your overall fitness. So I think it can be addressed. I have addressed partially for one gentleman, but that is after taking healing for almost an year. So which means there is some energy disturbance or some imbalance which has to be corrected. It is a different story. I mean, I have no full idea about that. I cannot give you a very satisfying answer, Ramamani.
That's fine, but this sleeping tablet is very good for suggesting my clients, and thank you very much. Very nice presentation. Thank you, sir. Namaste.
Thank you, ma'am.
As a matter of fact, Jagdish ji and Samuel ji has also the both thank you.
Yeah.
Yes. And
Because
I wanted to also ask, snoring. Now, since you spoke about snoring, I
mm,
wanted to ask you about sleep apnea. You know, where sometimes certain people simply stop breathing while they're sleeping, or maybe their their airway gets collapsed, which
yeah,
can be dangerous sometimes.
correct.
How do we overcome that?
Actually this sleep apnea. Again, I'm telling you, it is a deep process. It is not a simple one. I am not going to answer that because I have no idea on that. I have to develop my research on that. If I get a patient for apnea, then we will do some research on that.
Okay.
Because I don't want to give you any casual answer. I know you are a very fairly deep personality, so we should not play with words. We know, don't know. I don't know. It's very simple.
Also, like for oversleeping, what is your suggestion? We were talking about undersleep,
Ah,
oversleeping.
yes. Oversleeping is also we are actually lingering. We are awake. 50% we are awake. Only 50% we are just lingering because sleep is like a drug. You are in some lovely world, fancy world, but that doesn't help. Especially sleeping after the daybreak till 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, it doesn't help. In fact, that helps the body to react in negative ways by allowing the fluids to be retained in the body, becoming bloaty, becoming fat. All these things are happening because of oversleeping. I would recommend sleepiness rather than sleep. So if you're awake at morning 6 o'clock, 6, 7 o'clock, better to get even breakfast and then be sleepy for a while. That will help you to relax because sleeping all the time will not make you relaxed. There is another problem. If you sleep more, you will not be relaxed. There's a
And this,
caveat everywhere. Mother Nature has put a caveat everywhere.
yeah, I know. Also, this Gen Z and newer generation are talking
Ah,
like if you sleep more, you will be tall. You will grow tall. Is there
no,
any?
no. It's another
I've heard
humbug
many
story,
times
maybe.
that.
No. Maybe you'll be tall in your dreams. Maybe. No harm in
Maybe they
dreaming all
sleep
kinds of.
earlier. Would that be true if they sleep earlier and get good number of hours
Yes, I have
and
tried
wake up
this.
early?
I used to, when I was working in the corporate, I used to, in the weekend, I used to go to bed at 8:30. Because anyhow, I cannot sleep more than 6 o'clock in the morning. So only thing to sleep more is to go to bed early.
Early, yeah.
That is fine. That is fine. Yeah.
And also, if you can, your stomach can be empty by the time you go to sleep. Like if you eat by 6 o'clock, 5:36.
Yeah. Or not eat at all. It's fine. Yeah.
Yeah,
You can avoid, or eat some easily digestible food, like some some is a home food, simple food, not too much of
non-carb,
helpings. Yeah, less carb, less carb.
less carb, less carb.
Yeah, less carb, more liquid like things like kanji or whatever. It's up to you. Yeah.
Malt, yeah, correct. Of
Mm,
late, what I'm finding is if I eat very light, like by 5:36, and then I think in the morning I wake up early. I
uh,
believe one shock treatment, which I'm finding I experimented very useful, is to have cold water bath.
mm,
Like if you can wake up early in the morning by say 5:45, 6, and have a cold water bath, it's like an electric shock. It activates the vagus nerve, and then if you can,
don't go to extremes, my friend. Be normal.
uh,
It's okay. Be
well, I mean, cold
normal.
water means not very
Treat
cold.
yourself well. Don't do all that. Be
But
nice
what
to
I found,
yourself. You are a nice friend. So be nice to yourself.
yes, but what I've really found is that, I mean, it doesn't have to be, when I say shock treatment, I mean, I'm not talking about very
Or
severe
shock for others. Or shock for
for
yourself.
others. But what I've experienced is that vagus nerve activation, it makes
Mm,
me suddenly very alert. And
mm,
then if you exercise or even if you do yoga, especially by sitting in the sun and early morning sunlight and staring at the sun and chanting
mm.
maybe for 15 minutes, it does a lot to wake you up in a way which makes you very alert. And before breakfast, if you can do some rigorous exercise also, it is very useful.
Not for me. I prefer to be sleepy. Yeah.
Okay, fine. Okay,
No. Why I'm saying that, because these things cannot be done by all.
understood.
Even sleepiness is not easy. It takes so many years of practice to develop sleepiness and do all complicated thinking, complicated thought process, or even healing work by doing the sleepiness. It's not easy as it is, so as it appears to be. No. It's very, very complicated. Yeah, because we are connecting sleepiness with your meditation, with your astral travel, with your healing process. Because we are many healers are like that, because they know that body is very gentle and it has to be protected, it has to be preserved. No jerky things. No. Sorry, sir. We are not buying your argument.
No, I'm only
You don't.
asking you what I've experienced. I'm validating it for you.
Okay. But you should not, in my view, you should go take things in a slow and steady way and develop regular habits. That has got lot of value than doing anything once a while, and no, I will not endorse that.
Maybe not the exercise. I mean, heavy duty exercise, but I find cold water bath. It really helps in many
Yeah. Cold
ways.
water bath is fine. I agree. In the summertime is really nice. Yeah, really good.
Yes.
But in Bangalore, you have to be very careful, because you don't know when it starts becoming cold. So
Well,
you
in
have to
that
pay
case, what I do
attention.
is I start with warm water and then I go to cold water. So it's not like
Ah.
not like a complete
So you have to
abrupt
really
change.
watch out. In the rainy time, better to go with hot water. You have to watch
I
out.
see.
You have to watch out the seasons.
Okay.
Because you are one with nature, no? You cannot be doing
Right.
something in isolation. You have to watch
Got
out.
it.
If your body is allowing you to do exercise, wow, great, do it. But sometimes it says, Baba, please, tomorrow,
Understood.
tomorrow,
Yes, you have
tomorrow.
to be.
Okay. Listen
Got
to
it.
your body. Listen to your body, because your body has got a mind of itself. And we have to be smart enough to unravel those kind of things. Yeah.
Yes, I understand. Now that I'm past 50, I should be careful.
Yeah, it should be really,
Yes.
because you have now this era is of all big mileage for everybody. So we are all the chronological age. has got practically no relevance. You have to watch out.
Thank you so
Thank you,
much, Rajanji.
Ramamani, and thank you, Ramesh, for your nice questions. So we
If
will
anybody has, yeah,
we
if
will
anybody has any more
do
questions,
some programs on this sleepiness. They will be all physical programs where people come together and we teach them some more mudras and techniques how to develop the sleepiness. So when you are developing the sleepiness, how you are putting your mind at rest, how you are putting your body at rest, and how you are going into that higher world or lower world or whatever bigger world than your physical body. What are the things you can develop? Don't you want to become a Superman, Ramesh?
oh yes, I'm sure everybody.
Yeah.
I think we all are. We just don't know it.
But you have to buy the right outfit with the yes on it.
Let's
No,
start.
I don't want to. I have to wear knicker on the pant.
Oh, Arun.
Oh, God. Oh.
Anyway, it's lovely. I'm very happy to be with all of you today evening. Very nice.
As are we,
Thank you,
Nagaraj.
Jasmine. Thanks a lot. It's really enjoyable to be with our school members. It's always great
Yes.
fun. Yeah. Hope to do
Thank you,
more sessions.
Mr. Ragaraj. Thank you very much. It was
Thank you,
really very
Jasmine.
nice. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes.
Thanks, Brother Ramesh. Thank you, everybody.
Oh, thank you so much, Jasmine. Actually, on behalf of the School of Ancient Wisdom, I must formally thank Nagarajan ji. They're such a dear friend, and we are all very fond of him and his ability to, spread wisdom through his humorous ways as well, and wise ways. So we'd love to have this workshop with Nagarajan ji at the school in the near future. It will be very useful. So, on that note, we've come to the last section, the Loka Samasta, our collective prayer. But before that, I have a request. You see, when these satsang started, Ma Manize would say that we must keep them going because at this time, especially, it is very important that we support the community, our people around us, our family, our friends, our colleagues, and so on, to raise their spiritual consciousness. And the best way to do that is to be a person who's more mindful and who's happier. So if we constantly work on ourselves to overcome our own challenges, we spread that ability in a subconscious way to those around us by being more positive. And the best way to do it is to come here and practice together. So I request that all of us come regularly every week. And not only do we just come here to take the benefit of the satsang, but to intend that each and every one of us also um, becomes a center, a powerhouse, a spiritual powerhouse who spreads a higher consciousness to others as well, even while we sit in the satsang. Like take responsibility for the whole group growing as well. Take responsibility in the sense that we intend that everybody in the group benefits and grows. So it'll be nice if not only we come along, but we get other friends to also come and join the satsangs and make this endeavor stronger, as per what Mamanizi would request us to do. That is my request. So I'm glad to see the numbers have increased again this week after a very low attendance last week. So also thanks, of course, to Nagarajan ji and his charismatic ways. So now we have come to the last section, the collective prayer, the Loka Samasta. Please remember your loved ones, their names, and what ailments they're going through. If you want to mention any name, you can mention it now, and what ailment you want them to, what situation you want them to overcome. Because I have personally experienced the magic of collective prayer. It really does something to ground that faith and that strength of your own intention. It gets multiplied manifold when all of us pray together. So remember their names and whatever issue they're going through. And also at the same time, it is our responsibility that as a part of the human consciousness to spread love and truth. And it does make an impact. Please take my words, it does make an impact No matter how small we think or inconsequential we think we are, we don't know where these good thoughts can impact what leader in which country and spread the idea of love and truth and peace and wisdom. So let all the leaders take wise decisions now in these intense times of change and transformation around the world. So please sit straight with your head, neck and back in a straight line. Let the prana shakti flow through well. Avoid slouching if you can. It's always better. Take a nice deep breath and let go. Observe the silence within. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Tat Sat. Brahmarpanamastu. Once again, thank you so much, Nagarajanji. And thank you all for being here. Let's make the satsang a stronger place. So till the same time, same place next week. Thank you and God bless.